Put out your hands.
It's heavy.
All right, open.
Welcome back to Thrifted Living. My name is Kieran. As you saw in that first clip from this thrifting video, I found an amazing thrift store find for my husband, and he was actually able to wear it to a Christmas party that we attend, and I share that all with you at the end of this video. But let's get right into this thrift with me part of the video. So the first part of these thrift stores I want to share with you are the furniture sections. I saw this cool set of stairs. It kind of made me think of like dog stairs, maybe cat stairs. I'm really not quite sure, but I thought it was really interesting. They also had some great stools. I thought those were really pretty, the ones that you just saw there on the left. And they also had some really interesting lights at this store. On the right side, that's like a fabric light that I thought was really pretty. There was also a nice bench. This was like a bench and like a storage container. I kind of wanted to get it because I like having multi-purpose items in our home for decoration, but I decided to not buy that. I then saw this screen, and I always love buying things like this. I actually have a couple of them in our home now, but I think it's great for really adding an accent to a room or separating a space. Then I found a ton of great Christmas items. This thrift store had so many different Christmas ornaments in this bin, and I had so much fun looking at all of the different ones. I thought these were really pretty. They had like a velvet kind of feel to them, and I really liked the display that they had on top of them. I thought they were pretty. I also saw these stocking holders, and I thought about getting them because our stocking holders recently broke. Well, one of them did. I thought about getting them because I really like the style, and I just think they're really interesting to look at. I also saw some great ornaments, and I love finding vintage ornaments new in the box. Then I found some glassware as well, and that's something that I also have a lot of interest in, like glassware that has been maintained in the original packaging. I think is a really interesting find. They also had so many different ornaments at this thrift store, and they had a great selection of Christmas lights as well. These were really cool because they had like a different pattern on the lights, and they had some that could go outside or inside, and just a variety. Sean and I need to buy a new topper for our Christmas tree. Ours unfortunately doesn't work anymore, so I thought about getting this one, but it just didn't quite seem right. I'm looking for like a very specific star, one that has, I want it to be like all made out of Christmas lights, because that's kind of what we have now, and I really like that style, but I didn't find anything like that when we were thrifting on this particular day. And just looking more at the different Christmas ornaments that they had a great selection of like whole sets of Christmas ornaments. I thought that maybe this star might work, but I wasn't quite sure. That I thought it might be too bright in the space, and honestly maybe a little tall for our space as well. This is another thrift store, and the Christmas selection that they had at this thrift store, they had like a whole bin of Christmas items, but then they also had a whole section in the back where you could see different Christmas items, and they sort of had it like all grouped together, like ornaments with dishware, with lights, with a little bit of everything. And again, a lot of great selections of Christmas ornaments. I'm so interested in them right now. Like, I want our Christmas tree to be full of Christmas ornaments, and honestly, I feel like we're kind of running out of room on our tree already. And then they had a couple different ornaments and different decorations in this part of the store. So I go through different phases when I'm thrifting, and right now I'm really interested in thrifting crafting books and cookbooks. This was a macrame book that I found at the thrift store. I'm just really interested in learning from these books different like crafting styles or different sewing styles. I found this make your own buttons book, which I thought was really cool as well. And I just really am interested in sort of expanding my skills with crafting and cooking and things like that. I also enjoy thrifting crafting supplies, and so that's definitely something that I look for when I'm at the thrift store. This one thrift store that I go to has a great selection of crafting supplies and stickers and things like that, so it's something that I really enjoy looking at. I love looking at a thrifted item and thinking about how I can use it for a home decor project or just any type of creative project. I love looking at the toys and games at the thrift store. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know it's my favorite place to look. I love finding vintage and nostalgic finds at the thrift store. So the first thing I found here is a bag of stamps. This was a vintage, I think like a Fisher Price puzzle. I thought that was really interesting as well. I love to find things to display. I have like a vintage and nostalgic section in my craft room that I have all of my fun like vintage finds in, but I also find some of these games and toys for my niece and my nephew. I remember having this Little Tykes bus, and I just thought that was such a cool find. I'm so excited that I was able to find that at the thrift store. I'm also still thrifting some gifts for Christmas, and I found this Blue's Clues game, and I definitely know a couple little ones that will love this game. It's from '98, I think, and it's just a really interesting find. It's also the Colorforms brand, which I thought was really cool too. It was just in great condition, and I'm so excited to gift that for Christmas. I definitely know a couple little ones that will be interested in playing this game. I also enjoy finding games for my classroom. This is a picture word bingo game, and I just love buying these different games for the classroom, and I love it when they're vintage or nostalgic for me, so definitely something that I always look for. Then I just went into the toy section at another thrift store, and I think I found a puzzle set in this part of the store, but I did not buy it because I already have a lot of puzzles, so I don't need any more at this time. Then I found several bags of like ball pit balls. This just reminded me of the ball pit at McDonald's from when I was a kid. And then I saw this high chair that it looks like it's from a restaurant or something. So I always find that stuff really interesting as well. And then a memory was sparked for me when I looked into these bins of stuffed animals. I found a Snuggle Bear stuffed animal. I think I've seen one of these like quite a while ago, but it still had the tag on it. It was the Russ brand, and it just reminded me so much of like the commercials from when I was a kid. And then I looked in the houseware section. I do really enjoy looking this part of the thrift store as well. It's not my favorite part, I have to admit. I definitely love, my favorite part is always looking at the toys and seeing if I can find any vintage or nostalgic toys. But I do enjoy looking at the different glassware sets and the different plates and silverware options that they have. I do like to furnish my home with thrifted items, so I do look for home decor as well, but I definitely have to say, looking at the vintage and nostalgic finds, particularly in the toy section, is definitely my favorite. But I did find some interesting items. This was like a rabbit-shaped container, like a few different ones. I thought that was really cool. And I also found some different types of milk glass that I had never seen before. So just a few items that I found when I was thrifting. So let's jump right into the thrift haul part of this video. The first item I would like to share is this carousel. I thought it was really interesting and really sweet, and unfortunately I am not able to get this to move. It plays music and it does have lights on it, but I haven't been able to quite figure out how to get it to move. Sean and I have actually taken it apart and we are trying to get it to work. It sounds like it's trying to work, but unfortunately we're still trying to figure it out and see how we can get it to work. But I have a DIY project planned with this. I think it's really cute and it's a decent size. It was $12. I am not giving up on it yet. I'm not giving up on being able to get it to work and have it spin on its own. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get it to work, but I just thought it was really pretty and I can't wait to do a DIY with it. So this next find was kind of interesting and I just couldn't resist. I love anything that looks like a fake diamond or a fake jewel. It's just something I've always found really interesting. I found this bag of plastic grapes, I guess you could describe them like that. There were quite a few different styles in it and so many different beautiful colors, but I have so many ideas that I want to do with them. I just think they're pretty, and even if I don't keep them in this form, I still want to use them and use the little like crystal part for different DIYs and just, different fun decorative things. I thought these ones were really cool because they had glitter within them, where the other ones were sort of like almost like a cut diamond kind of look. Those ones had like glitter within them. So quite a few different options. The bag was $4 and I just thought they were really pretty. And I don't know, are you guys drawn to this kind of stuff too? Let me know in the comments and let me know, how do you think I could use them in a DIY? How would you guys use them? I bought 2 of the ornaments from that bin that I saw at that one thrift store, and I really love these. It's like a velvet ornament with sort of like bugle beads and different like gemstones on it, and it sort of just like it like covers all of them. I don't know how to say it. It's almost like a wrap around them, and each ornament was $1.50. Like I said earlier, I am still thrifting some Christmas presents, so I'm not going to say who this is for, but I found this really nice mixing bowl. It was in really great condition. My mom advised me to look at all of the different sides of it and the bottom and see if there were any chips in it. There were not. and it was really, really quite heavy. It was $7, but I thought it was a good deal for the size of mixing bowl. Here are a few more Christmas ornaments that I found. This first one is a really beautiful tree. These are very fragile, but I don't know what the material is that they're made out of. I don't know if they're actually made out of glass that's painted, but it's very, very fragile. I really like the ornaments on the bottom and the tree itself with the star on top. I think it's really pretty. And then there was another set of ornaments. They were much smaller, but again, in that very, very fragile material, but they had different Christmas shapes as well. And I think these were originally sold at Walmart. I found a couple packs of stickers, and I love to buy stickers at the thrift store to use in my classroom. I feel like I cannot have enough stickers, and these are really nice tiny little stickers that are easy to use, you know, easy to find, and just quickly be able to take one and put one on a student's piece of work. One pack had been used more than the other pack, but overall there were quite a few stickers left, and I can't wait to use these in my classroom. And they were originally from 2005. Then I bought this Pizza Planet shirt. I thought it was really fun and a fun reference to Toy Story, and it was $7, but I believe it was half off, and it was also new with the tags. So I like having, you know, themed shirts like this to add to a fun outfit. One of my favorite finds from the day, the vintage Little Tykes bus. I am so excited to have it. It was $6 and half off, but it just definitely reminded me so much of my childhood, and I am really, really excited to have it. It was in great condition as well. Everything worked really well, and I can't wait to share this with my niece and nephew. I found a new bingo game for my classroom. This is Picture Word Bingo Set 1. And I really love finding these vintage teaching resources. I have found so many different games from this publisher as well, and I always find them at the thrift store or at garage sales. So I like having these in my classroom and using them with my students when I can. It's fun to have some different options for working on different skills. The directions were on the inside of the box, which I thought was really cool as well, and the game was $1.99. This is a game that my mom found, and it's called, I think it's called Goblet Junior, and it's kind of like tic-tac-toe, but you have like stacking pieces, and then when you want to try to move to a new space, you actually take your piece and put it on top of the other piece. So I thought it was interesting, and I'm excited to use it and play it with my niece and nephew. I think they'll really like it. So excited to find this Blue's Clues game. I love that it is from Blue's Clues from back when the show originally started, and it's also a color forms game, so it kind of combines so many of my favorite things. I really love finding color forms at the thrift store. They're very nostalgic for me, and I know a couple little ones that love Blue's Clues and would love to play this game. All of the pieces appear to be in the game, and I'm just really excited to sort of get everything and see how this game works. It has a really cool floor mat as well, which I thought was interesting. My mom also found a few books called The Ultimate Book of Kid Concoctions, and it's sort of like a book about different games you can do with kids, different things you can make like Play-Doh and different projects like that, and there were 2 different versions of it, and these books ranged in price from like $1 to $4. Then I found this Make Your Own Button book that I'm excited to try as well. I just thought it was really interesting to see all of the different designs that you can make with buttons and sort of challenge myself to try different crafting projects. I've never tried making a button before. Then I found this Drawing Shape by Shape book that I know someone who will really love this book as a Christmas gift, and it sort of teaches you different drawings step by step but using shapes for it. So I know somebody who is going to really enjoy this book. Then I found this cupcake book, and I thought it was really cute. It's called What's New Cupcake, and it's taking cupcakes but sort of doing different styles with them and, you know, creating these new projects with them and just, you know, different fun cupcake designs. So I can't wait to try that. Then I found a book called Cookie Dough Fun, and I'm really excited to try this book as well. I'm excited to just try doing some baking and challenging myself in the kitchen with different recipes, and I thought that some of the designs in here were really interesting and could be fun for me to try doing, and maybe taking you guys with me. I think that could be really fun. And now for my favorite part of this thrifting video, sharing with you the process of finding these amazing thrifted items to wear to a Christmas party.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
My mom and I really thought you would.
Oh, it's pants too.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah.
a whole suit.
So that's why I thought it would be perfect for tonight, for the Christmas party. Do you love it, babe?
It's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I thought you might not like it, but
No, I'll wear the crap out of this.
yes, thank you for censoring that, Sean. All right, now he's gonna try it on. It fits him perfectly. You said you feel like you look like the Riddler?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you surprised? Like, you thought it was gonna be a sweater, right?
I thought there was an off chance that you were gonna show for the whole suit. But I didn't think it was actually gonna be
Yeah.
what it was. It's a little older of a style,
Right.
which I don't love, but
It's a festive party tonight.
that's the thing. It's a holiday party.
Hi everyone. So a little bit of an unexpected outfit right now, but Sean has his company Christmas party tonight and I'm trying to figure out what to wear. So this is a thrifted jumpsuit that I got forever ago. I literally got it like maybe 5 years ago. The price tag is still on it. It was $5. And it's exciting because it didn't fit me before and now it does. Yay, Weight Watchers. It has like this sparkle to it. And I'm wearing it with these boots that my sister Keely gave to me. I also want to show you guys what it looks like walking in it. So it's a little bit long, but like I don't think it's impossibly long. You know what I mean? It just kind of like lays on the floor. So it's what it kind of looks like with me walking in it. I love it. It's so sparkly.
And here are the outfits that we wore to the party. They were so much fun. We got so many amazing compliments on them, and I absolutely love how Sean looked in this suit. It just looked really nice on him, and it was just really fun and festive, and I'm just really happy we had so much fun at this party. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. See you guys soon. Bye!